how to keep control of your money and banking. This can apply to you personally and in your business. One of the main reasons businesses fail is they just don't even know what's going on in there. There's an old saying from somebody, I can't remember who it was, what gets measured gets managed. I think it was wealth. But anyway, the point is, you just need some kind of a system you can set up that can keep track of this information that makes it easy and automatic for you. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So, my name is Maurice Kempner. I'm an attorney, real estate broker, business consultant, and coach. Welcome to True Legacy Wealth Media. One of the first things you're going to want to do in your banking system when you set it up is you want to get these different bank accounts, right? That have a different purpose. Now you can go to there, you can find a bank where these accounts aren't that expensive, and you have different account for different things. Now in your business or your personal, one of the first things you're going to do with the income that comes in is you're going to set a certain percentage aside. This is, so let's say in your business, this is money you're going to set aside to grow the business and do things like that. For personal income that you get, you're going to set aside a certain percentage to create multi-generational wealth and invest. So that might be investing in your business. It might be investing in real estate or other things like that. Now, if you've got a business that's thriving, and setting some money aside of the income you're making from that and putting it into something else like real estate could just be a safeguard in case things go south with your business later. You've got another source of income. This is one of the things I recommend doing. So now you got these accounts set up. So in a business, you might have things like supplies or goods that you're going to goods for resale, things like that. You might have utilities, rent. In your personal situation, I think the four main ones you're going to want to have is you're going to want to have one for housing. You're going to have one for transportation, so that's your car payment, car repairs, gas, oil, all that. You're going to want to have groceries, and you're going to want to have eating out. Now, if you got some other things going on, like I say, with a kid in college or something, you might make an account for all those expenses. Now, what you do with each of these accounts, whether it's business or personal, right, is you're going to put all of those kinds of expenses just through that one account. And an easy way to do that is you have a credit card, for example, right? So, like I have a credit card that's just for cars. So, if I buy any gas or oil or do any repairs, tires, anything to do with the car, I put it on that credit card. Otherwise, if it's like insurance or car payments, it automatically comes out of the account that's for automobiles. So bottom line is here is if you don't do this kind of thing, what ends up is you've got your personal bank account. And if you want to figure out what you're spending on something, you've got to go through all of these transactions and try to figure out where they are. So let's say you want to find out how much money you spent on transportation last year. You'd have to go through all these statements months after month, look for everything that had to do with any kind of a car thing, and just add them up. But if you have an account for that and all your expenses go through the account, every single transaction there, every single expense is automobile. And you can just see what the total is. You can see the total every month, the total for the year, and you know right now, without having to do any work, how much you spent on that. That's the same way with your business, right? So, and you can break these accounts down however you want to. And then I usually have a miscellaneous account. And if you want to use that account and that credit card to break down some other minor things, you can do that, right? So in that account, for example, on my personal, I'll put things like my Amazon Prime or the stuff I order there, like if a movie or something, other entertainment that I might do outside of other things. If you see some kind of expense coming up, a lot, then you might make another account for that. But if it's just smaller miscellaneous amounts, I don't think you really need that. And then the thing about it is, if you've got this miscellaneous account, it's not cluttered with all these other transactions that have their own account. So it's easier to figure out if you want to know what you're spending on a certain thing than it would be if everything was just in that same account, right? So in the home housing account, you put your rent there, you put Your mortgage payment, property taxes, homeowners insurance, repairs, anything to do with the house, you put it there. Utilities, I put all that in the home. That's the cost of housing. That's the cost of living there. That's just me. But you can make utilities separate if you wanted to. I just put all my costs for living in the building in my housing account. See, you don't have to do it exactly like that. It's up to you what you want to do. This is the same thing with your business. Now, when you come to do your taxes, all these things are broken down into the appropriate accounts. You just total them up, and there you go. And you can sit there quarterly, monthly, weekly, whatever you want. You can see what money's coming in and what's going out. Now, the other account both of these are going to have is you're going to want to have an income account, right? This is where all the income coming in. So, gross income coming in to the business would come into the income account, and then automatically I think 30% is a good amount. 30% just goes out of the account into this account that I was talking about to grow your business. Or you can have the money come into the income account and then in the business, and then you have the account where you pay yourself, whether it be wages or dividends or whatever. That money comes out of that, and then it goes to you into your personal income account, in your bank account, in your personal income account. And then automatically there, you take the 30% out. And that 30% that comes out, you can invest it in multi generational wealth investments like real estate or other things, or put it back in your business, whatever you want to do. But then you know you've got this automatic 30% that you're setting aside to increase your wealth. That's the purpose of it. That's why I like 30%, but you can do 20, you can do 10, you can do whatever. But anyway, now you got all these separate bank accounts. It's really easy to keep track of things, and it takes a little getting used to. People, when they do it, there's a little working to it. But once you get it done, you get used to what each credit card is for, and you have everything automatically coming out of these different accounts. You just go in there every now and then, move money around to make sure there's money in there. Hey, you can set money up ahead of time. You can so that the money's just automatically in there. When the money comes in, you can have it automatically divide the income into different categories, percentages automatically. So a certain percent goes to this or that account. Now, one of the banks that you can use for this in business, I'm not saying I'm recommending it or anything. I'm just letting you know about it. It's the one I use. It's called Relay Banking, and it's green and yellow. Their logos when you go to find it, Relay. Anyway, they're all set up to kind of do this kind of thing. And it's kind of an online banking thing. You can see if you like that, but you don't have to use them. You can use just about anything that's out there. But this system of banking should make your life a lot easier, and it's going to give you a lot of information you might not be aware of. It's going to be very interesting when you go back and add up all this stuff and you see, well, how much money you've been spending all year on transportation, how much on housing, how much on groceries. I mean, if I was to ask you how much are you spending a month on groceries, you wouldn't know, probably. You'd have to go back and look in your bank account, figure this out. Same with eating out, Starbucks, and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, I hope this really helps you. And another thing that it will do, especially in your business and personal life, it's going to help you find a lot of money that you're just bleeding, right? Hey, look, I think you should enjoy your life. I go out to Starbucks every morning. If I didn't go to Starbucks every morning and I invested that money, well, yeah, I'd get some other returns on other things or whatever. I realize all of that, but I mean, life is for living. Life is for enjoying, right? But you should just know what it's costing you. I know what it's costing me to go to Starbucks every month. I just know that. I know what it's costing me to eat out every month. I have that all in my account for that, right? So if I think I'm spending too much, I can cut back. If I don't care about it too much, I can just let it ride, whatever. So it's really, really a good way. The bottom line here, and the point I'm trying to make right now is it's really, really a good way for you to find extra money in your business, extra money in your personal life, which can make a huge difference in your business success, your multi generational wealth planning, your personal sanity and well being, on keeping track of all your money and all of that. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you like it, I hope that you'll like, and really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot to keep on making these kind of videos if you subscribe. Thanks for watching.